So just pin on my name, Madhu. Okay. So listen carefully. So one of the important topics I can say, because previously what we have done, just we have solved the based on binomial distribution only, but we have not given that much importance for frequency binomial distribution. Okay, so when you get binomial frequency distribution problem, so how you will solve the problem? So one problem, two problems I will do. So third problem you need to do. So that is for homework. So now the sixth question is like this. So question, understanding the question is important, like how to choose this binomial distribution or binomial frequency distribution. See, if the mean and standard deviation of the, if the mean and standard deviation of the correctly answered questions in a test given to 4096 students are 2.5 and square root of 1.875. Okay. And then first I'll write the question. Find the estimate of the number of candidates. This is important. Number of candidates answering correct questions. First one, 8 or answering correct 8 or more questions. First case. Second case, 2 or less questions. Third one, exactly 5 questions. So once again I repeat the question. The question is like this. If the mean and standard deviation of correctly answered question. So definitely by seeing this, you should be able to know, yes, it is a discrete probability distribution. In discrete probability distribution, we have finite number of values that we can find the probability. Okay. So one doubt we got clear. Next. So here we have two methods. One is binomial, another is Poisson. See, in Poisson, what happens? This mean and variance are equal. Variance is nothing but standard deviation is nothing but square root of variance. So this is variance, this is mean. Okay, they are not same. So definitely, so one of the hint I am giving. So this is not a Poisson distribution. So definitely it is a binomial distribution since they are not equal. Since they are not equal. So it is about binomial distribution. So one doubt is clear. Okay. And also we can say if you find that n and pq, so you can able to know so whether we can use this binomial distribution or this Poisson distribution. So first method itself they have given both mean and variance. Mean and variance they have given. So first I'll write the given part, then I'll let you know what we need to find. Okay. So the given part is mean mu is equal to 2.5, correct? Mu is equal to 2.5. Then standard deviation, sigma is equal to square root of 1.875. Sigma is nothing but standard deviation. Standard deviation formula we know root of npq, that is root of b. B formula is npq. So square root get cancelled. Therefore 1.875 is equal to npq. And we know mean formula is NP. Mean is equal to NP. So NP is equal to how much? 2.5. So NP value I can substitute. So 1.875 is equal to 2.5 into Q. Correct? 1.875 is equal to 2.5 into Q. So when you send 2.5 other side, 1.875 divided by 2.5, that is equal to Q. So when you divide it, this will give 0.75 as the Q value. When you divide it, it will give the answer. So now what value we got? Q value we got. Still we don't know whether to use binomial distribution or binomial frequency distribution. So I'll get you know. So 0.75 is equal to Q. Now when you know Q, it is nothing but you can find P, because P is equal to 1 by Q, or Q is equal to 1 by P. Similarly, P is equal to 1 by Q. So 1 minus, what is Q? 0.75. So it is equal to 0.25 is P value. Now, when you know P and Q value, it is easy to find N value. We know that NP is equal to 2.5. And we know P value, N into 0.25 is equal to 2.5. So therefore, N is equal to 2.5 divided by 0.25, it is 10. So we got P, N and Q. So N is not large, it is small only. So definitely we need to use binomial distribution itself. Okay, we need to use binomial distribution itself. We got P, Q, N. Now, what is mean by binomial and binomial frequency? I'll clear the doubt. See, binomial distribution means we need to find the probability for an experiment. An experiment is nothing but one time. See here, N is equal to 10. So what is 10? 10 is nothing but, see, they are conducting a test. They are conducting a test. So in that, how many questions are there? There are 10 questions that we find it now. There are 10 questions. So one student attending test for 10 questions. So in that, 8 or more questions are correct. In that, 2 or less questions are correct. In that, exactly 5 questions are correct. This probability we need to find. But okay, probability means P of X, and that we know how to find. So this is for one student. So once again I repeating, this is for one student. But how many students are there? 4,009 and 4,096 students are there. So when we will use frequency distribution, when the experiment is repeating. See, for one student, we can able to find the probability of he is answered 5 questions correctly. That we can find. Probability of 8 or more questions. Total questions only less. So total questions only 10. So out of 10, 8 or more questions are correct. That also we can find. But that is for only one student. So P of X is for one student. Binomial distribution is for one student. One student is attending 10 questions. So out of 10 questions, some questions are correct, some questions are wrong. So like that, we need to find. Now, out of 496 students, so how many of them are answering 8 or more questions correctly? That how to find. See, that concept is called binomial frequency distribution. When the experiment is repeated, when the experiment is repeating, so in that cases, we need to find frequency distribution. So now, let X denote the number of correctly answered questions, like this one, 8 or more questions, 2 or less questions, exactly 5 questions. So like that, X denotes. It not denotes the number of students. Okay, it denotes number of questions correctly. N means number of trials, that is number of questions. Total number of questions are 10. That is nothing but N. So let X denote number of correctly answered questions. Therefore, we know that what formula we need to use? For one student, P of x is equal to NCx P power x Q power n minus x. And we know certain values like P value we know, Q value we know, N value we know. So therefore, P of x is equal to 10Cx 0.25 power x, then 0.75 power 10 minus x. Correct. So this is what P of x formula. But they are not asking for one student. If they ask for one student, say you can find this 8 or more questions directly. But this is for one student. But this is for one student when you find P of x, correct? So this indicates for one student. But they are asking 4096 students. Therefore, I'll write 10 times. The estimate is nothing but probability. The estimate is needed for 4096 students, not for one student, 4096 students. Therefore, we have f of x is equal to n into p of x. This formula I have given already. So this formula we are applying now. So n is nothing but this 4096. So 4096 into p of x, that is 10Cx 0.25 power x 0.75 power 10 minus x. Got it? So very important step it is. See, the estimate is needed for 4096 students. Therefore, we have f of x is equal to n into p of x. P of x already we know. See, above it is there. So now 4096 we multiplied with p of x to get f of x, because estimation is needed for 4096 students. Probability of asking for overall students. So out of 4096 students, how many of them answered correct questions, like 8 or more questions correctly? So like that they are asking. So see, one case I will explain. This second case, third case you need to do. For 8 or more questions I will explain. So now I will write here. First case, to find 8 or more questions, that is f of, not p of, f of, or else you can find out p of also. See, first I'll write 8 or more questions. 8 or more questions means x greater than or equal to x. Dates are given direct, not given at least or at most. X greater than or equal to 8. Okay, x greater than or equal to 8. To find this. So greater than or equal to 8 means total how many questions are there? Just 10 questions are there. Number of trials are 10. So x is equal to 8 plus x is equal to 9 plus f of x is equal to 10. Okay. See, you can find p of x directly. You can find p of x directly for 8 or more questions correct answer. But they are asking estimate number of candidates. So underline this one, not candidate. Answered correctly. So not one candidate. So out of 4096 students, out of 4096 candidates, how many candidates answered 8 or more questions correctly? This you need to multiply with p of x. Okay. So only we are doing directly instead of writing separately, and lastly anyhow we need to multiply with 4096. So that you need to do. So this is what Rakshita asked. Okay, a doubt. So I hope you cleared. So still you have doubt, means you can ask me. See, that is
Yes, sir.
equal to f of okay. So f of x is equal to 8 means, so what we have 4096, correct? 4096 into this part. So 4096 is common. N is common in P of x. So I can take it outside. 4096 as common outside. Now 10C 8 into 0.25. So everyone take out your scientific calci and start doing the simplification. 0.25 power 8 into 0.25. 0.75 power 10 minus 8 is 2 plus again 10C9 0.25 power 9 into 0.75 power 10 minus 9 is 1 plus 10C10 0.25 power 10 0.75 power 10 minus 10 is 0. Close the bracket. Yes, solve it and give me the answer. Fast, everyone should do. So take out your scientific calculus and start doing simplification. See, when you see the question, so listen carefully. When you see the question, if you know the difference between frequency distribution and direct distribution, like binomial distribution and binomial frequency distribution. So how you will find means, first you
Sir,
need to find the given values. Okay. So how to find given values, that is important, like finding n, like small n. So first you should find small n and then capital N. So if you know the difference between these two, small n is nothing but number of trials. Capital N is nothing but number of times that same experiment is repeating. Yes.
ಸರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್
Who
ಎಷ್ಟು
is there?
ಬರಬೇಕು ಸರ್? ಅಜಯ್
Answer
ಸರ್.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ನನಗೆ ಇಂಟು 10⁻−10 ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ಅದನ್ನ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್.
1.7031 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಇಂಟು 10⁻−10 ಬೆಲೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
10⁻−10 ಮತ್ತೆನಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಪ್ಪ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡು, ಮೂರು ಮಾಡಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 4096 ಜೊತೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡು. ನೀನ್ ಬೇರೆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡ, ಈ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಮಾಡು. ಅದರ್ಸ್ do it fast, we don't have enough time. See, everyone should do. It's fast.
Sir, 1.703125.
Yes, it is correct. But we will not write 1.7. See why? Because they are asking number of students. So number of students is 1.7 students. So that is wrong. So what we need to do? We need to equate for greater number. So equated to 2. Therefore, so this is important. Conclusion. Therefore, number of students answering correctly 8 or more questions is 2. So number of questions answering correctly 8 or more questions is 2. Similarly, case 2. So what we need to find? 2 or less questions. So less than or equal to 2. So second one is f of x less than or equal to 2. So this is for homework. You need to do next. Third one is exactly 5 questions. See here, what you need to find? F of x less than or equal to 2. You need to find less than or equal to 2 is 0, 1, 2. That's all. Next, exactly 5 questions. So only one is enough. X is equal to 5. So if you find, I can give the answer for less than or equal to 2. You will get 2153 students are answered correctly, and x is equal to 5. There are just 239 students who answered exactly 5 questions correct. Okay, so this is for your reference. You can check your answer. So this is nothing but 6th question. I hope you all do. So we'll go for next question, which is also important. So those who have any doubts now in this question, you can ask me. See, you can find p of x also. After finding p of x, This number you need to multiply for the answer. Yeah. So this is about sixth question. So next second case, third case is for homework. You need to do. Okay. So we'll move on to next question. Okay, we'll move on to next question. The next question is also one of the important questions. It is also similar to this problem, but in this kind of question, so like this, if you get an so you should get an idea so while doing this problem. So you see the question. So it is different compared to previous. In 800 families, so listen to me. In 800 families, will 5 children each? So in 800 families, so there are 5 children each. Okay, will 5 children each. Each is nothing but in one family there are 5 children. In one family there are 5 children. Now, how many? Listen to the question. How many families would be expected to have first one 3 boys, second one 5 girls, third one either 2 or 3 boys, fourth one, which is important, fourth one at most 2 girls. See, still it is there, most 2 girls. By, still question is there, by assuming probability for boys and girls to be equal. Probability of boys and girls to be equal. See, students, so I'll give one hint. So that hint is, so previously, so what we have done, so like that I will give. So previously what we have done, so let it be bulbs. So for defective bulbs, we find it. For non-defective bulbs, we find it. Correct? So like that, and so head means find the probability of 2 or more heads, like that we find it, and probability of not getting head. That means we have gone for tail. So basic example only I'll give. So P and Q. So one is success, another is fail. So what happened here? 3 boys. So they have given 3 boys. So out of 5 children, there are 3 boys means. So definitely there are 2 girls. There are 2 girls. So success and failure. So here number of girls are there means number of girls out of 5 are there means here number of not having girls, that means number of boys. So that example I can give. See here probability of 3 boys they are finding. So any one you need to equate. So either boy or girl. So all the cases will equate for only one person. So only one gender, either boy or girl. So here boy is there. Here let us find. So 5 girls is nothing but how many boys are there out of 5 children? There are 0 boys. Correct? There are 0 boys. Next, either 2 or 3 boys. Okay, either is nothing but both 2 and 3 we need to find. Already it is there in boy. So no need to worry about that. So like that you can go for girl also. Here 3 boys means it is nothing but 2 girls. So probability of 2 girls is nothing but 3 boys. Next, at most. So this I'll write and show separately because at most is nothing but less than or equal to. So this symbol you should remember. At most is nothing but less than or equal to. Okay. So now we'll start the question, and this hint is very, very important. Without this hint, you can't solve the problem. what they have given by assuming probability of girl and boy to be equal. Equal is nothing but 1 by 2 and 1 by 2. Success is 1 by 2 and failure is also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. So what is given? Let P is equal to probability of having boy child. So that is 1 by 2. Similarly, Q is equal to probability of having girl child. So that is also 1 by 2. So this is the given data which will help you to solve the problem. So there are how many children? Number of trials is 5. So out of 5 children, n is equal to 5. And yes. So there are how many children? 5 children. So number of trials is 5. So like that, how many families? So this is for one family. This is for one family. In one family, number of children is 5. So like that, how many children are there? 800 children or 800 families are there. So like that, 800 families are there. So definitely this is also frequency distribution itself. Okay. So same thing for P of x, npx, p power x, q power n minus x. And you know the values already. So 5px, sorry, 5c, 5cx, p power x means 1 by 2 power x, next 1 by 2 power 5 minus x. So here bases are same, powers can be added, correct students? So 5cx, 1 by 2 power x plus 5 minus x, plus x minus x get cancelled. So just simplify 5c, 5cx into 1 by 2 power 5. Correct. So 1 power 5 is 5. So 2 power 5 is 5cx divided by 2 power 5. 2 index 5 is equal to 32. So 32. So this is P of x. But they have asked out of 800 families, in 800 families. So for this you need to multiply with 800. That's all. Okay. So I told you either any one we need to consider, either boy or girl. So either boy or girl we need to consider. Okay. So first we'll write. We have to find. We have to find the expected number is respect to 800 families. Therefore, f of x is equal to n into p of x. This formula you know. So n is 800. 800 into 5cx divided by 32. Yes. So we got f of x. Now what they ask us to find? Probability of estimated is 3 boys. So case 1, f of x is equal to 3. So let x denote number of boy in a family. I told you already. Once again I write. So let small x denote the number of boy in a, so anyone we need to consider, either boy or girl. So here we consider number of boy in a family. So f of x is equal to 3. So exactly 3 boys. Exactly for 3 boys they are asking. So f of x is equal to 3 means 800 into 5cx That is 5c3 divided by, so this we can still do simplification. 32 ones are 32 25 is right, and I'll show you. 800 divided by 20 32 is equal to 25. So we can write that formula as here I write f of x is equal to 25 into 5c x. This problem you can do. So later on problem we'll use 25 into 5c x itself. It is easy for simplification. So on. So now we can solve it and it will give the answer. Next, case 2. Case 2 is also, you see, there are probability of 5 girls. 5 girls means how many boys? 0 boys. So case 2 is f of x is equal to 0 boys. 0 boys is nothing but there are 5 girls. X is equal to 0 means 25 into 5c 0. So 25 into, I know the value for this one. 5c 0 is always 1. So it is 25. So probability of getting 5 girls. Probability of getting 5 girls out of 800 families are 25. So what is the value of this you got? Do it and give me the answer fast. Therefore, expected number of families with 5 girls or 0 boys. Correct? 0 boys is 25. Similarly here, expected number of families with 5 boys. Exactly 5 boys. Or what you got? Anyone do it fast? 25 into 5c3.
250, sir.
Yes. 250. In 250 families, we have exactly 3 boys. Okay. In 250 family, exactly we have 3 boys. So this conclusion you can write here also. Expecting number of family with exactly 3 boys is 250. 250 families we have. Next, third case, I wrote it as important. Very, very important it is. At most 2 girls. At most 2 girls means first I'll write the possibilities, then I will get to know how to do it. At most 2 girls means at most is nothing but less than or equal to 2. Okay, less than or equal to 2. Less than or equal to 2 girls means 0 girl, correct? Next 1 girl, correct? Next 2 girl child. So 0 girl means there are how many boys out of 5? There are 5 boys. There are 0 girls means 5 boys. 1 girl means 4 boys. 2 girl means 3 boys. So probability of 5 boy is nothing but 0 girl. Probability of 4 boy is nothing but 1 girl. Probability of 3 boy is nothing but 2 girls. Okay, so this is important. 0 girl and 5 boy, or 1 girl and 4 boy, 2 girl and 3 boys. So hope you got it. This is very, very important. Less than or equal to 2 means 0, 1, 2, 0. So we are equating for a boy, number of boy child. So 0 girl means 5 boys. So therefore, f of at most 2 girls is nothing but f of 5 plus f of 4 plus f of 3. Okay. So same thing, you need to substitute the values and you will get the final answer. Similarly, third one, so this is fourth one. Third one is either f of either 2 or 3 boys. So this is easy only. Both you need to find. F of x is equal to 2 plus f of x is equal to 3. So here it is x is equal to 5, x is equal to 5, or x is equal to 4, x is equal to 3. Okay, just substitute the values. So you will get the final answer. X is equal to 5, f of x is equal to 4, plus f of x is equal to 3. So substitute the values, you'll get the final answer. Similarly, this is easy only. Okay. So those who have any doubts in this problem also, you can ask me. See, we have seen binomial distribution, and also in that what we seen how to find frequency distribution also. So fourth problem, so that is for homework. So you need to, yeah, you need to solve it. So if any doubt in this problem, you can ask me. See, why we are not doing for girl means because we considered X as boy, okay, boy child. So less than or equal to 2 means 2, 1, 0, correct? 0 girl means 5 boys. 1 girl means 4 boys. So out of 4, 5 children I'm saying. 2 girls means 3 boys. So if you find probability of 5 boys is nothing but probability of 0 girls. So that is the reason behind this. So if any doubt on this problem, you can ask me. So next one is fourth one, which is for homework. You need to do. The question is like this: 4 coins are tossed 100 times. So n is equal to 4. Number of coins are 4. Tossed 100 times. So the experiment is repeated. So that is capital N is equal to 100. And the following results were obtained. Fit a binomial distribution for the data and calculate the theoretical frequencies. So number of heads and frequency. So previously what we have done, we have find it for boy, no. So here, so one is head or tail. So we are finding for head. Number of heads 0. So frequency is 5. So 5 times we got 0 head. Next 29 times we got 1 head. 36 times. So out of 100, 36 times we got 2 heads. 25 times we got 3 heads. 5 times we got 4 heads. So just try this. So if you not means I will do in next class. So this is for homework. See, there itself given fit a binomial distribution. Okay, you can do it. Binomial distribution means the P of X. And then calculate the theoretical frequency. The main thing is theoretical frequency, that F of X only directly they ask us to find. So I hope you all can do. So just solve it. So if any doubts is there regarding that problem, we'll do it in next class. So those who have any doubt in
Okay,
these
sir.
two problems, which are important, you can ask. Stop the recording. See, the question may ask like any pattern.